What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today I'm bringing you guys a new Black Ops 2 zombie tips, and this is in transit mode, and this is how I would recommend to train the zombies around the map. I would recommend once you get off in the first area, once you're going on the bus, I would recommend get off here and just get your M16 and keep buying it and buying it once you run out of ammo, and wait for the zombies to come around so you can just train them around. It's actually a recommended spot from me. I personally use it a lot, but not all the time. But it is favorable. In my opinion, it is a favorable spot. I definitely recommend you train around here because it's so wide open, so you can train around wide open, and the zombies can go through the other side. I don't recommend training with two people around here, but you could. But I recommend doing it by yourself and training around your place, because this is probably one of the best places to train around by yourself, though. Because the zombies come from different areas, and your friends are over there owning zombies in a different area if they have their own training spot. But I recommend training around here because it's the easiest spot. I recommend doing it alone because it's so wide open and the zombies respawn almost from one area. They're basically stupid in my opinion. But just keep on training. Buy your M16. Oh, however, when you start the round, I don't recommend to directly go around here. First, get your M16, get off the bus, and walk all the way to the diner and hit the mystery box. And if you get a second good weapon that will help you on later on, and turn on the pack-a-punch. As you see in my other videos, I'll teach you how to turn them on. Turn on the other pack-a-punch, and then pack-a-punch your M16 so you can have a stronger weapon and kill the zombies faster while you're training around the zombies. I also recommend getting all the perks if you want, like quick revive or stamina and sleight of hand. Definitely recommend getting those two perks because it'll make your experience on killing these zombies way faster and easier. It won't take you as much time, I guess. And but pack punching the M16 definitely helps a lot too because it kills them way faster. And I definitely recommend you do that because you wanna kill the zombies as fast as possible as you can, because it will get boring if you don't kill the zombies. You'll just be training around for like hours and hours, and you'll eventually get bored. So definitely do that. Pack a punching. Actually, you do get bored, but it's worth it if you're trying to get to a high round or rank up in zombies as your level. But I do recommend doing it if you would like to. So just keep training as you see in my gameplay footage. I would try to prevent getting in the lava. Try to go on the other side sometimes, because zombies do be walking through the they tend to walk through that lava many times, and they can actually kill you if you don't watch out. But definitely recommend walking through the other side where there is no lava. And I recommend keeping your distance, although you can get close to them once in a while, but I definitely recommend keeping your distance and turning around and kill them. And always make sure what you're watching in front of you, because you don't want to end up dying and you're training and because you didn't see what you see in front. Definitely recommend don't go to the cars unless you have to. Like there is an area where you can go through the cars, but I only recommend doing the circle thing. Definitely recommend try to watch as much things as possible, because you do not want to get trapped. And if you get trapped, it's over for you. It's pretty much over for you if there's a lot of zombies, or unless you have a ray gun and you're able to shoot them all off. But it still helps. It's kind of dangerous if you don't watch out what you're doing. So you gotta watch out what you're doing, because zombies will get you. And the reason I recommend using the M16, you could use a different weapon, but the M16, like if you run out of ammo, you could fuck up like really easy and shit. Definitely recommend your secondary, but I don't recommend the ray gun, but you can have it, the RPD. The ray gun, the reason I don't recommend it is because when you shoot the zombies, you barely get perks, in my opinion. You barely get those extra ammos or those insta kills. And when you use the M16, because it's a bullet that's firing shells, that actually helps you get different perks in here, like extra ammo or extra things. And that's what you really need in order to survive. Your extra ammos, if you want to make it more easier to survive, like if you want to use your ray gun or stuff. But you don't have to, because the M16 is always there, but I do recommend it. I don't know if the monkeys will work in this area. They do work in this area, but like I don't think it will help out your friends if you throw a monkey in this area, because it's basically this is your area and all the zombies will have to leave from your friend's area. And that would be kind of, it would kind of take a long time. So I don't think they really would help you, but they would. Depending if you need to get saved or something, if you get in trouble and you need to get saved. So yeah, um, keep doing the circle thingy, the train. I call it the train, but some people call it I mean, I call it the circle, but some people call it train. But I basically call it the circle because you're going in a circle and you are going like a train because they're all following you. But yeah, get the M16. Throw every once in a while. Throw some grenades. It'll probably help you a little to get rid of all those extra zombies. I do not recommend going into the fog, because if you go into the fog, you might get latched on by one of those monkey thingies. I don't know what the fuck they call them, but you might get latched by them, and then it'll come down to putting you down, and you might die. And all the zombies chasing you. It's like really dangerous for you to get those things. So yeah. Also, one thing, I know how many people like getting perks. People just tend to like getting the perks. If you can't get the perk, don't get it, because if it's in the middle of a whole bunch of zombies, don't get it, because if you get the perk, you might get trapped or you might die. Also, when the bus comes around, be careful. Be very careful, because there's gonna be zombies behind it. So be very careful when the bus comes around the map, because I recommend staying in a spot when you hear the bus or your friends tell you the bus is coming. I recommend staying in a spot where the bus doesn't pass through, because you gotta be careful during that, because that could also mess you up when that bus comes around. So be careful so that bus won't, because there will be zombies chasing it. If your friends are getting on, there will be zombies chasing it in the back, and that could potentially ruin you and your gameplay. So be careful when the bus comes around, because the bus will automatically squash you. Well, not, it won't squash you. It will, like, the zombies will more likely be able to trap you from the front, and that will mess you up. So I do recommend getting your secondary gun if it's better when the bus comes, because eliminate as much possible zombies as you can. Like, if you have the ray gun and the bus is coming, shoot the fuck out of the zombies you have. Who cares about the extra things, because you need to survive in here, and those zombies are gonna mess you up from the front. So I recommend having your back cleared if you have a better, or if you don't, just wait for the bus to come. Try to circle them slower, or try to go behind, like you saw in the gameplay footage. Try to go behind them, because you need to be careful. But it is kind of hard. But if you know how to run a train, and you know how to, if your bus comes, you know how to dodge things, just try to go through the sides as fast as possible. And that's why I recommend spamming them, so the zombies won't walk as fast as you are in your sprinting mode. But yeah, do that, because you could highly get killed. I don't recommend going in the lava, but as well as if you see it's clear and the lava, there's no zombies there, or just go through it. It doesn't matter. And through that other area, you could go through those cars, but it's kind of hard sometimes training those cars, because zombies can go through the sides, and that will mess you up. So yeah, when the bus comes or whatever, just do what I said. And you rack up points pretty good. Try to leave crawlers once in a while if you need to pack a punch a gun or something, or try to get a better gun that you got your secondary gun, or if you get a better gun than the M16 for the first round. Well, anyways, when you run out of ammo completely of your both guns, you gotta get the M16, and that's why I recommend pack a punch. But you could always use it whatever you want. It's your decision in guns, actually, but this is the best spot in my opinion, and I recommend the M16. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like, or leave a comment and suggestion. I am trying to make another PlayStation account so I can play with more of my subscribers, because my PlayStation list is kind of full right now. Well, it actually is full. My Johnny Vegas account is full, so I'm gonna try to soon I'll make an update video on a second account that I'll be using in order to play zombies with you guys. Alright guys, thanks for watching once again. Have a nice day.